because he cancel it out. Right. He he the type of trash that'll take himself out eventually.
He brown skin as much as he done did, baby. They not finna cancel him. I hate to say that way, but he done did some egregious stuff, and he still hasn't got canceled.
Yeah.
What it's gonna take is it's gonna take somebody to run up on him one good time and give him just one two confirmation.
And they
He
taking
gonna
too
either
long.
call, he gonna either call the police or pull out his TV. That's not even a fair fight for nobody. And
They
brown
won't
skin,
cancel.
I'm
They
sorry
not
that you
gonna
think
cancel
that.
him because he got too many supporters behind him.
Yeah, if they support him being a pedophile, then they
Yeah, they
definitely
support
support
him being
everything
a
else.
DV. They'll support him talking about DV. Cause just like that lady that night he made that comment about that 2-year-old. That was one of the supporters in the comment said that and he repeated that shit.
And agreed.
Right, he doubled down on it.
You know, to all my women out here, see he up there singing Love is Blind. He don't know the words to that song. That Eve wrote that song for her best friend who got, you know, because of DV by her boyfriend. He don't understand it.
Right.
And if we friends and y'all, if y'all friends with me on my account, you can go to my video that hit 54K. That one is about my domestic violence relationship. I was in that shit for 4 years. Like, that shit is not a fucking game, bro. It's not funny. It's not a game. It's not a comedy skit. It's just not funny. But the thing is, if you was actually going through it, you would have wanted supporters to sit here and sympathize with you. And ain't nobody gonna sympathize with your ugly, slim Jim, freaking burnt, crusty, leaning teeth, multiple
I'm sorry,
colors,
I
warm
don't see
ass.
to me, two men in a house, that's not DV, baby. That's how this got to fight. Okay? That's not no two men
Period.
two men up in the house, y'all got to fight some roommate, some brother type stuff, some cousin type stuff, and y'all got to fight.
But think about it. When he had that pew pew in Mimi's face, acting all crazy, like, what if it was the other way around? What if she was the one doing that to you? You be sitting here crying for 4, 5, 6 years, talking about, and my ex, she put a pew pew in my face and she beat me up and da da da. That would be his storyline. Like, that's not funny, bro. He need some. Oh, I hope that neighbor guy that he said was hitting on him somehow or another get mad and just beat him up.
None. No, baby, that neighbor was not hitting on him. We found out the reason why the neighbor had asked him what he did. See, you had left out last night. You had to go to work, cookie pie. We
What
was up,
happened?
He missed the
we was
field
up in the
trip.
wee hours of the morning. We went on a whole tour.
What happened?
Okay, last night
Mm-hmm.
I had mentioned something about him got the flat shoes, the orthopedic shoes. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just not waking up. And so I was like, he walking to work. So Fana and TT decides to go look.
Yes, we put up the map. So we put up the map to see like maybe his apartment is off the interstate. Girl. Not only is it off the interstate, child, the speedway is across the street. Literally, you walk out his back gate and the speedway is right across the street.
Oh,
So he be just walking to the hoe and work.
yo. Thank you, Shonda. Okay, so if we know where he at, then we know the apartment complex he's staying, right?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
see the neighbor, the way the street is lined up, it's like trucks when the 18 wheelers come in, they can park their truck on the side road, right? So the way the neighbor, if he's walking, the neighbor is seeing him getting out of trucks or going behind the building. Because also we found out that it's a lot of industrial plants
Yeah.
over
A
in
lot
that
of
area as
industrial.
well.
It's a blue collar type area. So,
So men on men over there.
So wait. So while James is at work, Amoy is walking over to the truck.
No, James at home too.
And probably not even walking over there. You know, he got the apartment near his job, so he can bring the men to the apartment. Now he got a place he can bring them and host them.
Either they going into the apartment, or either they going behind the building, or either they going behind the building's dumpster.
He cut it over.
I'm gonna throw up.
He just got to hit the lot. He can have clientele everywhere now.
Because you know that Burger King, he was sitting on the bed eating. Guess what? It's a Burger King, a Wendy's, a Bojangles. All that is in that same
Yes, walking
area right there together.
Behind the apartment.
And Tasha Top was at that Bojangles.
So she must be giving him meals.
He said that. He said my sis be giving us free food. She gonna get fired.
So she be sending James over there. Either she'll have somebody bring him that chicken.
What in the ghetto ass bootleg ghetto project ass shit is this? What in the world?
So the neighbor, the neighbor, he just did that because of what he found out about James and that woman, which we figured that woman is the side chick.
And you know what? I'm starting to think Amoy is okay with that shit.
Yeah. He finally see what had happened was James finally got the key to the Ford Fusion. Because Torano probably got tired of dropping him off.
Hey.
He did stop saying. He was saying for a minute, I gotta go pick my man up from work. I gotta drop him off at work. He stopped saying that.
Hello, Mama. Hey, Glam.
Hey, Mamas.
Hey. Y'all, this is some tea. Somebody need to call that lease office because ain't no way he got James on that damn lease. Unless
well, you know the people already called. See, this is what I think. This is my theory. I think. Remember when people was calling and leaving reviews and harassing the people nonstop? Yeah, this is my name on TikTok. You gonna come on over there? But I'm gonna leave it running over here for a little bit. I got my what's the name playing. They can hear the audio. What was I saying? So they made it like so if he did come with a defense on that number or the possibility of having to go early, the people that was calling gave him a valid defense. You see what I'm saying? So say if, hypothetically, if the agent decided to, okay, we're going to go ahead and fix this application and put the right thing over here instead, and we squared away, they can do that because it protects both of them. And then he has a valid argument of, look, these people are harassing me, this is and the third, because people was calling. I ain't call up there because I got things to do.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, I really don't think that do anything.
Right.
It doesn't.
And once you look at like the apartment, who did his application, the person who did it, you can see why it was so quickly changed. Because it seemed like that person would want to try to keep their job. Like they seem pretty new to this. So it'll be on them if it come back like, oh, well, you took his CPN, so you gonna get fired too. So you better go change it.
Allegedly. Hypothetically. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people, they called, they went and left reviews, they harassed some people for a minute.
Because see, he could have said James was a caretaker. You know what I'm saying? He has a patient care assistant that comes. And sometimes that patient care assistant has to stay at night because he has a nighttime med. that he must take at a certain time at night, and that person has to be there to administer him that pill.
Right. So, this is sticky. So I don't think that helped at all. I think this is the thing. Watching from the outside in, you know, in your head, you know it's more going on, but you can't pinpoint it. Because if you see all the little bit of things that come up, the little red flags on a daily basis, just think about the stuff that you haven't seen yet. Oh, it's there. It's there. You just gotta wait it out. This one of those situations you gotta wait out. They don't cancel each other out.
Right. When two negative things come against each other, you know, it cancels back out.
Yeah.
So do y'all think he really moving?
I don't know. And did you hear today when he said he didn't like his new place? Why not? When he moved in, he liked it.
But he thought we didn't know what he said. Then when everybody figured out what he said, now he don't like it.
Yeah, and what he worked at. Found out that his job right across the street.
You did it yourself.
He worked from home.
Right. Double the jobs too, because it's an Exxon over there too.
He said, I ain't gonna be up here no more. I'm gonna give me a work from home job.
Some the neighbor saw me the neighbor saw me out there walking Sabrina going to the mill. Yeah, the neighbor saw you all right. The neighbor saw you back there giving head out. That's what it was. You were servicing 10 clients. And the neighbor was like, hold up.
Bent over.
So, right, chocolate bit all over, baby.
A mess.
Now, me and Fallon came up with the conclusion last night that he got a hole in the booty pad.
Yeah, because I was like, why do you wear a booty pad when you want a 304? Because then you got to take it off, put it on, take it off, put it on. So it must be. Gotta be a hole.
James probably told him to put a hole in it.
What'd you say, Auntie?
Right across the street. That's and then today they came on after the DB stunts. They decided to go outside, and he outside with a tight ass jacket on. And the way the angle was, it looked like he had stuffed something down in his shirt. And he told me something. My man told me to zip it up. I think he was going to serve as a client because he was like, okay, y'all, I'll be back. I'm finna get offline. He was walking him. He was walking him over to a client. So he gonna stand there with the dog, Sabrina, while he doing whatever he need to do for the client.
Poor Sabrina.
I say that he tie her up somewhere until he do his business and then untie her.
It's fucked up.
Free her.
Poor dog.
Free her till it's backwards.
She done probably seen some shit that we would never even imagine is going on.
Oh. But yes, he really did not think that thing was gonna turn like it did today. And he was trying to prove a point because he wanted to turn around and discredit a lot of people. But it didn't work with everybody because everybody didn't care.
You know what I think? I think they really did fight this morning. And I think that because he need James so bad, and James need him so bad, they kind of just said, "Fuck it. We gonna act like it was a skit."
What was that song with Monica and Tyrese? I think you're wrong, you think I'm right.
Oh yeah.
Ah, let's compromise before we go to bed tonight.
Yeah.
Cause if the
What it
sun.
was, had sparked up. James must have came home early this morning.
Ooh.
Love didn't bring James home last night.
Should have been to you. Had me there for a while. Oh,
So that's what it was. James probably went trick or treating with the side chick and her girls and her children. I mean, and James ended up staying over there last night, and then decided to come home this morning.
Mm. Mm.
so Love ain't bring him home last night.
Yep, love did not bring him home last night. He should have been with me. Should have been right by my side.
That live at 5. Who's live at 5? Is that a news station? Child.
I guess he got me picking up the phone saying, "Hello, this is you in the bed with he's all mine.
Mm.
From bed to the bottom of his feet, to every clothes he wears, to every piece of food he eats. He is my man. Woman to man."
He want to be a jilted woman so bad.
Y'all know what? The girl needs to start playing Bill. Y'all remember that song Bill?
Who, you said who?
The song Bill.
Bill.
And I seen that video y'all was that they showed with him talking about the little kid being DV. But did you hear how he tried to out somebody else for the heels, whatever in Virginia y'all be called?
Oh, he said that about what's the guy name?
Royal.
There you go.
Yeah, Royal.
He tried to say that about him.
But you know, that be deflection with him a lot of times. Like, he hear it, and you gotta throw it back at the person.
Glad you said reflection because the vampire can't see that reflection. Yeah. Yeah.
Not a vampire.
Royal been MIA since he out of here for real.
But see, Royal, one night Royal was on live. And Royal was out there trying to find his auntie. And he's been going through some family problems.
Hey, Patrice.
So, Roy probably like, I got to handle my situation. I can't be on this talk like this, talking about this man when I got personal things going on in my life.
Yeah.
Because he was, that night, we was on his panel, we was talking to him about his condition. Because we was asking him, like, real questions, and he was explaining it, but he was looking for his,
Royal need to whoop his ass after he figure out where auntie at.
Yeah.
Because that bitch got his motherfucking eyes looking like he went to the sperm bank and stole all them little semen packs and pulled them down his throat. Oh, pay bitch. Yeah. And when I seen he was looking for an installment, I should have inboxed him and told him I'd be looking for 45. Baby, I would have gorilla glued that motherfucking wig to his head and put him on.
Thank you.
I want somebody to do his hair and switch the shit out for gorilla glue. He like, let me melt you. Baby, I would put the lashes on with that good old gorilla glue. He like, let me fan it. It's just gonna be a little hot to get some new glue. How that bitch eyelid swirl up.
Auntie trying to snatch eyeballs, scalps, and everything.
I tell him, let me wax your eyebrows and use some good old duct tape, baby.
15 years of martial arts and boxing. Right. Hot glue it.
Hey, do the chokehold. Do the chokehold. He's doing what he likes.
I said, what this fool doing? He probably tried that with Jane. Jane said he body slammed. Y'all heard that, didn't you? He said he body slammed that man. That's how he ended up losing that nail.
And see, you know what? I was wondering why he was laying on James like that with his back all arched up, the butt all up in the air.
Baby, all you had to do was grab him by his ankles and swing him into a wall. That room would have filled up with dust. Dusty bitch. Trying to hoe up by his ankles and stick him in the toilet and plunge the toilet.
Use him as a plunger.
Hell yeah.
Oh my Lord. Yeah, he a trip.
That old filthy tampon in the corner of the trap house. Motherfucker. Sludge.
He just.
He wants somebody to like. I believe if James was the lead or the star in him, he would be one of them big ass dongs that think that's love.
He already think it's love.
Oh, patchy bitch. Looking like what's that movie Home Alone where he had that torch on that door and burned
Hazy.
Hazy.
That bitch look like somebody need to put his face in the microwave. To take the dough off and learn how to wire up the microwave where it works without the dough being closed. Just buzz his ass. But he ain't gonna go nowhere though, because I keep telling y'all that motherfucker already under live. You can't kill nothing that's already under live.
And you say he walk around with an obituary in his back pocket.
Obituary in his back pocket and his death certificate. He go to court, he can get off. All he got to do is prove to him he ain't been in 10 years. Now them putting him back to sleep, lethal injection ain't gonna work. He brush his teeth and shit like that. He alert. That's like kryptonite. That ain't even kryptonite to him. Only way we gonna get rid of that bitch is if we throw him in the furnace. If we kicked him in the hole like 300, they'd kick him back out the fucking hole. That'd be goddamn bitch. Wait a minute, kick him back in there. They'd kick him right the fuck back up out of there. Hold on, let me call Sadie. Sadie, you send this bitch back up here one more time. It's gonna be me and you, motherfucker, because I might have to visit you for 5 minutes. And I'm gonna chin check your ass. Now I'm kicking that bitch back down there. If you throw him back up here, it's gonna be me and you, Sadie. Drop that bitch in the Atlantic Ocean, a whale will flip him up out that bitch onto a motherfucking tugboat. That bitch got 100,000 lives. Cause everywhere I'm trying to destroy him, the ozone layer, the hole, the ocean, they gonna just spit him back out. Like, we don't want that shit in here.
We just stuck with him, huh?
Period. You know the money. If I threw him in the
Thank you for the heart.
alligators, they'll probably snatch my ass and pull my damn head off. Like, bitch, no, we prefer to eat you. Come here, hoe. Be like, no, he's tasty. Look at him.
Okay, that one account. Thank you, Patrice, for the heart puffs.
Oh no, I could probably use. I'm gonna sell him to the alligator hunters in Louisiana.
Thank you, Fano.
Cause you know they like putrid meats.
They probably won't even want that meat. But nobody want that meat.
They like that putrid meat. I'm an alligator hunter. I can watch that shit over and over again. They can just chop him on up and hook him to a string, and them they ain't gonna eat him whole. They gonna have to serve him.
Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Pookie Pie.
Baby.
I'm trying to figure out a way to get rid of the bitch.
I don't know what, like, I think eventually he gonna cancel himself.
Yeah,
he's doing a good job at it.
Already.
motherfucker, he can too. Don't never say never.
Right. And I think a lot of you know what, when he came up here and he was, when he first went live after he made that video and he was just talking and talking, baby, they got the, and next thing you know, he was like, I'm gonna come back, y'all. I gotta we can't have no fun up here.
That shit ain't what
Fun. Hey, Brina.
You tried it with that motherfucker giving birth, bitch. And that's a little touchy for some women that have went through that and lost their babies towards the end of, doing birth. You just touch on shit that's just unsafe. Like, if we wanted to break it down with all the with majority of the male entertainers that have entertained us acting like the most awfulest looking women, none of them ever gave birth. You've never seen a movie where they had a man dressed in drag or as a woman giving birth. Did you take, goddamn it, Timu wouldn't pick up that script. Fuck it, I'm gonna take it a step first. Dollar Tree wouldn't even host that.
Amor, you did it. We parents.
So I got me one. Sounded like he eat boogers today. I got me one. He just did.
Then Mama Amelia,
hey,
I ain't
Shannon.
got time for you, Mama Amelia, not today. More of them giving birth. More. Mama Amelia said, "Mom."
Yes, chocolate talk about I got me one. Sounded like that bitch eat boogers and stick his finger in his butt and smell it.
You did it, Amor. We parents.
And then you know what? After he tried to use that this morning to, discredit people, to say, I told y'all this how they do me, and this, that was the goal. Then with him coming trying to play it off, that didn't work. It really offended a lot of people, and it, triggered some things in certain people.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't do what you want to do to people and tell them when they need to be over it. So then he turned around on that last live. Well, I don't know if he went live again after that, but he looked like he had started skiing, in my opinion. And he started to spiral, and somebody made a comment about Drika, and he just started fixating on when her name came through there, baby. And then he done made about 3-4 videos after that.
I saw one video where he posted about her, and I said, why is he so fixated on her?
Somebody mentioned her name, and he was like, I ain't scared of her. She wanted to, y'all scared of her. She wanted to, he said, I'm one of the content creators because of me and many other people she talked about. We the reason why she got clout and views. And I was like,
that girl talked about a lot of stuff on her YouTube.
Right.
Go the fuck head on. And you know why he don't like Drika? Because she's chocolate, pretty, and he could never fit in her body. You got some people like them type of people, they really wish they could be in somebody else's body. Like, that's his idea of him being a dark-skinned female.
okay. And then he was like, half the time her hair ain't done. I was like,
I know that bitch ain't
you got a wig on your head and it's still fucked up. I can walk around like this and I'm fine. Hello?
The only thing she can say is she not bald headed like he is, but he's bald headed.
Did you see that picture they put up of him when 50 Cent played in that true story about that boy that passed from cancer?
They probably look just like or something. What they do?
Yes, they had I think they had a picture of a boy when he was in the hospital, getting a picture of 50 Cent. Baby, I was dying.
Yeah, wasn't no woman in the room with us that he was referring to. I was like, and then little buddy in the back talking about, I ain't did nothing to her. I was like, who is her?
Yeah, when he was like, I ain't hit that girl. I was like, what girl? Girl, did he not hit? Are we watching the same thing?
That's two grown men in their tussle.
And guess what? Let me tell you something. Every woman ain't draw back a nut. And motherfucker, I might let you go to sleep if you wake up crispy, bitch. Listen,
you think everybody just go around here getting hit on?
Mm-hmm.
Like I say all the time, I see so many men get beat up by women. That's why I don't understand why he thinks that women can't fight or something. Like there are women who beat up their husbands every day.
And then he was like trying so hard to connect to people.
It's weird.
I'm a hammer time that hoe.
Like Alvo said, he wants to be a battered woman so bad.
Yeah.
And that's not a life you want to live, poop pie.
Well, he need to hook up with Tabitha. Tabitha don't mind talking to bitch.
Now, Tabitha don't mind. Tabitha get to doing that powder pack, baby. Tabitha be all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
That's who he need today. Tabitha took that hoe. Y'all took that trick. What's that trick?
Well, how we end up talking to him about him?
Because I'm saying if he want to get his ass whooped, there you go. He was parking for him.
That applies to women. He ain't a woman.
He called him his sister.
He was trying not to get X off here. You know he need his money. He already walking a tightrope. He said that. He said he couldn't afford to get into it with Lil Buddy. He said because he knew he would have, been. Yeah. He said that.
Oh, that's what he said after the video.
Yeah. He said the moment I would have went back and forward. And I mean, he said a different word. Mm-hmm. And see, even with that, like when Alvo was coming for him, you see how he tried to, say minimal until he, hey, go get the baby out the bed and stuff. And he started getting aggravated, and I think he wanted to, do his thing in peace.
Alvo just made a video saying, "Tavin, I heard you telling people you wanna pew me or something," and he still was reading that.
But my thing is, why you coming for table for two when Alvo been coming at you since Alvo got out and you ain't responded to Alvo now time?
That bitch is killing for Alvo. That bitch don't know what's going on.
He need the views. He need the traction to his page. He don't have no algorithm, y'all. I'm telling you.
So why is you picking on this female when a whole male is calling you out?
Let me tell you something.
He's picking on the right one because Drika looks like she got brothers, uncles, cousins, a lot of people that ride her. So I think he's picking on the right one because especially someone who you can clearly see is getting this bag on TikTok and it's easy to fly out the place. Good luck, boy.
Good luck.
Good luck, love.
And see, the thing is, you know what? I need to take this serious and stop doing this for fun. Because I know exactly what time to post and ride your long back. But I haven't. I know exactly what time to get and snatch your views away. It's so many people that do it. They done perfected it too. Mm-hmm. But here you are, bringing your fugly tail back up here, bothering people once again. We just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, see, the other night when we was live, and he went live, them views was not high at all over there.
I think his views been low lately because a lot more people have been turning to like actually watching the streams of it versus watching him.
And then think about it. It's so many like people that people would like rather go into their lives and just laugh and joke and kiki about it instead of like, because it's draining to hear him scream. So people will rather hear it third party. Because some people just want it to be summarized so they can go on about their day. They don't want to spend 2 and 3 hours waiting for his live or when this one came and when they don't want to do that.
And the only thing he doing is letting people in the comments and then he just go to block. Block, 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 block. Any negative comments, I'm gonna be getting y'all up out of here. I'm gonna mute y'all.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get why his supporters even watch, because it's like, it's so boring. Watching it by yourself without, like, third party is fun.
But watching it by yourself, you'll be fell asleep.
Hell yeah, you be like, damn, all you do is hit the screen, yell at the screen, lip sync, sit down.
It's the same speech every day, but in a different function.
And when he be saying, I'm like, how you lip syncing but ain't syncing?
I'm gonna let y'all watch the still while I go up, while I do my thing.
Yes, but it's so boring.
Yeah, he thrives off of negativity. He do need it. Like, he can't even speak for like 5 or 10 minutes without just saying, yo mama. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, why did you come up here?
And he's so sexed out to the point that's all he's talking about is sexual stuff.
And that's why, you know what, he can't work nobody's job because he don't know what to say on that job.
A whore. Well, not a whore. The whore, they be like a oh.
Baby, he can work at somebody's job. He know how to work at his job.
He can push them carts. That's about it. He ain't got to be around nobody.
Hey, just did it. I can give you the ass and I can give you the head.
Now, why would you say
and
that?
I can go for hours.
That was so traumatizing when he said that. I'm still trying to find a way to block that out of my memory. I need help with that.
You had all that semen in your mouth. Ugh, it's nasty.
And when he turned the function on this morning, it was all he was doing right here. I was like, bro.
You know what? He just got through servicing clients.
It's so forced. He wants to be favorable so bad. Right. Like you keep coming up here talking trash. Yes, she did say that, Patrice. But it was thick.
Yeah, it was bad this morning. It was like,
and somebody clipped them taking like doing this.
You know what? He probably had some clientele either come in the house or either he went to the back of the building or either he went behind the garbage can. And then he came back, climbed over the couch. And his nasty ass didn't even go in the bathroom and rinse out his mouth or anything.
I'm gonna tell you something. He reminded me of this chick I knew. And all she did, and she was maxed out. But the sad part was, I ain't gonna lie, it started in, when she was younger or whatever. But that's all she did. It was so bad that she had kids. But she would just always have the craving to like meet random dudes on like little whatchamajiggies, invite them to her house. Child, they'll move in 2 days later. They done caught the bus over there from some damn wheel. And I'd be like, why do you keep doing this? It was just crazy. It was wild. She was a wild person.
Come around later on to make a video with James. You kiss him on the lips. James nasty as hell.
You gonna say that after I sip my tea?
And I can believe that him and Sabrina, Sereno was already outside this morning servicing. So Sabrina and James decided to go meet him on his lunch break.
I hate that Sabrina is subjected to this shit. This is crazy. I can't believe it.
She didn't under nobody.
And then imagine you tied up to the tree and all you had said, "Give it to me, Daddy. Give it to me, Daddy."
I was start chewing that to me.
That's crazy.
And then imagine him bending down trying to unleash her, and his breath all just funkified from sucking.
He just funkified. He just gonna be one big ball of stank when he come near her, just a brush her.
Yeah, you know how he moan. I hate when he do that moan. I be like, ugh.
You know,
You be like,
daddy. I be like, oh my gosh.
Y'all need to stop.
I mean, y'all making my skin crawl over.
Right.
It's the rest of my little Bacardi. Oh, jealous. I'm like, yeah, you gonna make me stop going to my boo dad.
They make it sound like a horrible thing, but when you hear him use it, it's like, hold up, that ain't what it's for.
it's so cringe when he do it. You be like,
You try not to be rude about it, but it's so hard.
I can go on it for hours. Like,
Now, y'all remember that first time he slipped up and had an attitude and said that he was the servicer? He said, because remember what he said? I was just like,
oh my goodness.
We didn't ask for that. He was like, because
That bitch is Seymour from the Little Shop of Horror. Feed me.
He was like, I'm the one that. I said, what?
Yeah.
Why would you tell us that? We don't care. Like, we don't. Nobody asked you that. And then now so it is evident. That is like the thing that goes on. That's it right there. That's the thing.
Ain't no conversation. What an accomplishment, Terreno. You're a throat.
You right. You are a throat goat.
You got that. If that's what you want, you can have
I'm talking about because when he opened up his mouth, you can see all the way back into his throat. And it's just like white stuff and just
you push them damn tonsils up to the damn earlobe.
And then that's why them teeth lean into the side too, because he takes too much in the mouth.
Right, and don't brush his teeth. You over here with all this bacteria from all these. And I'm sure a lot of these men are not showering. I'm sure a lot of them are coming straight from work.
Mm-hmm. They all musty and salty.
Oh my God. And you just licking the funk.
And they don't care because he don't care. He don't care.
Well, why would they care? That's their funk. They wouldn't care about their funk.
He don't give a care at all. It probably turned him on to be funky.
So did he not know that little Kim was just rapping when she said she stay at home doing that?
Mm-hmm.
That bitch is a throat garbage disposal. Don't you ever. Yeah. We're going to take that throat go off. That is a throat that's a throat garbage disposal. Don't you know the garbage disposals destroy shit when you put it in there? Anybody that's sticking something in there that destroys.
Like Gargamel.
He gets it, see? I promise you, he bites.
And wait a minute. I think he said that man bit him because of you. Because you've been saying for a long time he looked like he bite. And he done got his funky ass up here and said that man bit him today, and that man ain't bite him. That was his old ass bed frame from 1992 from when he was a child, probably.
He do look like he bites. Terreno bites. I done work around children like that has his condition. Even the grown-ups, they bite too.
Yeah, they do. It ain't even pica. It's just a behavioral problem that their parent ain't do nothing about.
I get what y'all saying. I thought you were saying like pica, like cars and walls.
Oh yeah, they said he chewed on the walls and stuff, so I believe that. But we was talking about like just biting people.
Well, he's a vampire.
That too.
That's how I don't think it's pica because he's a termite too. So
he Jeffrey Dahmer. What y'all talking about? He like to eat his victims.
Ain't gonna hurt him.
So that's why do you think, hold on, y'all. when she said Dama, do you think that is his secret weapon to turn them out and make them pass out?
I can see that.
He probably do that until they pass out.
Cause see, we ain't seen the homeless man anymore. We don't know what happened to that homeless man.
Yeah, that homeless man scared me. Because he was on that camera and he was looking scared. He looked visibly like shaking. And then he was off the camera. But Torado was still just laughing and laying up. Like if someone's that uncomfortable, you'd be like, damn, okay, maybe we shouldn't do this. But he just ha 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 ha. I'm like, oh, this is really crazy. Like this really.
Then he's finding people that don't nobody care about. You know, that man homeless. So
what we talk about, right? He'll find the people that don't nobody care about, and then go come looking for it. And then, la. 2 years later, we look at the James Denton. And James Denton was the homeless man the whole time. Gotta watch him. That is crazy. That is not right. That is not right.
I bet you that man probably told him, I don't want to be in your miniseries no more. That thing probably lost his soul and went crazy on that man.
Right? I'm sure he tore the house up. I think the roof in the house is from something else. It's probably not from. I mean, you remember that little hole he had in his roof? Probably from something else. Like, you know, when you leave wet things on the surface too long, it starts to go through the floors. So it'll like soak up in the floors.
Wait, what you think he got him moking on? Miss Misha.
They're doing it.
Because you know he swept it down. He said he don't do that. He don't do that.
Yes, he do. He be on the stroll asking for a light with that cigarette in his hand.
Oh yeah, that's the conversation starter.
You know, Nick said he got some H.
That green. Oh, okay. You don't think he's sprinkling that in it? Because he don't seem like that's enough.
Yeah, he feed.
He seems like he needs something else.
Baby, that powder pack.
He's
on that powder pack, so
I think he like his green with a little snow.
Yeah, he like the mix here.
Yeah, I don't think that'll level him out. He needs something that's gonna bring him up and bring him back down.
So he put it together.
Yeah.
And then he hit it, and then he do a line.
Damn. Yeah, I don't think that's just because he got the lips that look like he do. Now, granted, he do.
Yeah.
He do. But his lips match his gums, so you know that can be good. You know.
And then he has drug skin. Like, you know, when you're doing like just the herbal stuff, you don't get like those side effects of what the hard stuff do to your skin, like the discoloration, the hype. Like, look at his beard. He over here trying to scrub off a 5 o'clock shadow, but most time, crackheads keep a 5 o'clock shadow because their skin just can't heal.
And then, you know, with using that, it go out the system so fast, it got to work hard on that skin.
That's how I eat them up and age them so quick.
Also, you think he was already getting right and tight around that time? I can see that.
Yeah, that's a good theory.
I can see that.
It would prompt him to want to, act out, do something right. Because why would you want to show us y'all play fighting?
But you know what? A good body slam will bring you right out of it. So I think I can see that.
Now, it did look like when you came back on that camera, something did seriously, like, you know how you play fight with somebody and then it do take a serious turn? Seemed like that did happen because he was breathing kind of heavy, and I was like, oh.
James probably was trying to get him off of him. James probably said, bitch, get off of me.
Yeah, he ain't there probably trying to slap box, knowing he ain't got no hands.
And then the thing about it is he didn't have on any underwear up under that nightgown, so James probably was still in that meat, and James probably said, get the fuck up off me. And he wouldn't do it. So
and he just scooped him up. Boom. Right. Man said stop. Right.
Yeah, because he was probably trying to tickle James and everything.
Well, so James when they got up, he tried